This is the Essentials of Geography Embellished Junk Journal. I've never done anything like this before for sale, and it's the biggest thing I've ever done, and I probably will never do it again because it has my whole heart in it, and I blew it out. Like, this is as beautiful as I can possibly make a junk journal. I wanted to see if I could do it, and I've done it once. So it's a huge journal, as you can see. This is genuine leather. The straps are that go around, and it's threaded through the back. This is a case-bound journal, so it's sewn to the spine. This is an antique book. This is actually a family heirloom. So somebody in our family used this book when they were in school. I stenciled a butterfly and then did other butterflies on it, and then this whole thing has been varnished to protect the canvas, the antique canvas. Then the inside is heavily embellished, and this is canvas that I've used to create the backing on this book, and I'm going to try to take you through it without it flopping over. I did everything I could in here. This is little tiny resin flowers, little pocket, an envelope, and a real antique black and white photograph of a bride. Brides are my favorite thing in antique photographs. This is a stack that I sewed with my little sewing machine. This is some of my original art printed on a Chinese newspaper. I live in Shanghai, China right now. We're lifelong expats, so this is a handmade envelope. I love the way this turned out with the Chinese writing. This is real silk, 100% silk ribbon. I don't use cheap materials when I'm working. I feel very strongly about giving you the best possible quality. This is all, this is my art that's for sale on the site too. And you've got a lot of my original art in this book that is coming with this purchase. Quote from Taylor Swift, and this is a die cut of a bicycle that I glued on there. And you can see this is made with a paper clip. These are paper clip stacks. And then this is a little hat I've superimposed on something else. This is all hand cut out. This is another little envelope, and handmade paper, craft paper. And this is made with a can. This is, again, 100% silk ribbon on here. This is purchased here in China. There's a person who loves junk journals and makes these, and I buy them here in Shanghai. This is my original art printed on Chinese newspaper. And a little die cut soldier who's just lovely. And then a strip from an antique book. This is a tassel that I made for you. These are original, and the beading I did myself, of course. And cotton paper. And this is also something I saw on the site, this manuscript. I had so much fun doing this little sign. So this whole thing is hand sequined, and then there's little seeds. And I sell this this image on the site too. And then you've got your little playing card here. Craft paper. Lots of craft paper in here. You can see the details about this on my site. This is the market where I shop here in Shanghai, so this is one of the bills from the market, and then I superimposed my little worried cat on the top of that receipt. I absolutely love this French photograph, so that's in there for you. Let me see if I can now sort of flatten this out a bit. This is my artwork, also for sale on the site, and then this is a die-cut fan, and then I put little rhinestones on the fan. And then this is a replication of a Victorian trade card. This is handmade cotton paper in here. And then I made that's stuck there, little flower in a recycled plastic, and then there's a little key in there. And more little stacks of things. This is die cut, and then I put little rhinestones on there. Oh, I had so much fun with this. I sewed these sequins down onto this little plastic, because I thought it would be fun, and I love the way that turned out. I love the greens here. I love this onion skin, and then you've got a little sort of banner with rhinestones there and another stamp stack. This is another tag that I made, and then I hand embroidered the the sequins around the cat, and then this is a die cut butterfly, and then Flat on the Heels of My Dreams. I don't know what song I stole that from, somewhere. This is wax mold that I make from scratch. This is a replicated Chinese manuscript. I love this hand. I also sell this image on my site. It's such a cool hand. It's actually a tobacco ad, but I really like that hand. It's cool. This is a die cut heart that I put in there for you. And more of my art. I absolutely love this Zodiac crab. So, and this is printed on an antique manuscript. Then I hand embroidered the sequins on there, and I made you a little banner with this is 100% silk ribbon, and then you can see there's a little pocket here. Stars by the Pocketful is also Taylor Swift. I was in a big Taylor Swift mood when I did this. This is a die cut leaf, and then more of these typewritten messages for you. This is a little girl's balloon that I rescued here in China. I love this whole stuff, and all of this together is really cool. This is another one of my gross marketing receipts, and I printed a sort of image of running horses on here. This is actually a photograph of a foosball guy that I bought in, I don't know where we were, Lisbon, I think, maybe in Portugal. And I love these foosball guys, and I actually own the foosball guys, but I thought they were so fun, so I photographed them. This is a stamp stack. This is a little stamp of a leaf, and more of my favorite feather stickers, and some images of flowers, etc. Let me see if I can now put one of these and help this lie a little bit for you. I don't want to bend this back very far. I thought you would love to have this. This is the original spine from this book. So I think this is so cool to use as a bookmark. This is Buford's fruit cards. I love these fruit cards. This is replicated, and I've got these for sale on my site too. This is a real rhinestone in here, and then another pocket and a stamp for you. Then I've got another tassel in here that I made for you with beading on it, and then I made another dried flower tag, which is also there for you. And another die cut heart for you, and then another paperclip stack with a replicated trade card there. Then I did a little tiny notebook here for you, and another stamp stack. And then you can see the clip, and then that's a Elton John quote, and then you've got lots and lots and lots of stuff on here. Lots of stuff in this pocket, which I probably won't take out for you. This is a little frame that I put in here for you, and a replicated ace. And I love this butterfly dog image. And then this is my own art that you can see in here. I thought it would be fun to make you sort of a pinwheel. So if you spin this enough, if you were to set this up, you can see the directions on my site. You would actually, I sell these too. You can make this guy move if you wanted to. More onion skin, a replicated recipe card here. And then there's stuff inside of this lovely envelope, and then My favorite dried flowered stickers are there for you. And I overprinted a little cat onto this pretend receipt for you. And there's another stamp stack in here. And then I had so much fun putting my different colored glues on this page with these flowers. And you can see that you've got more. There's a leaf, and then there's a heart in here that I made with glue and a mold. I overprinted this Japanese bunny drawing on a guest check, and then I firmed it up a bit. This is a tea-dyed calico, or what I think of as calico. More song messages. This is embossed paper that I made for you. Another bookmark. This is another little book that I made out of a card. And then I overprinted one of my pieces of art onto a Chinese payslip, actually. And this is another original piece of art from my site. This is a cigar company that I overlaid on an antique manuscript. I love this store-bought paper, and this wiggles because I've used a cool fastener there. I hand-painted this elephant onto Chinese paper and onto this book directly, and there's a little fan that twirls. This is my favorite pig that I sell. I sell this image on my site too. I love this pig. I love this quote from Blue October, which is one of my very favorite bands. Then you've got Shriva. I gave you a little handle bag with a bunch of stuff in it and a little butterfly envelope, and then I printed another piece of my original artwork onto a guest check for you there, and then there's a little tiny hanging thing for you. It's got buttons on it, and more handmade wax embellishment. This is a set of paper dowels that you can make if you want to, and a replicated Chinese manuscript in there, and then there's a little pig, another little pig, another foosball guy, some butterflies for you, a stamp stack, and another little, this is a cool sticker. This is a Korean train ticket sticker. It's cool. And then this is like a little peekaboo that has Chase's liquid glue replication of a Victorian trade card as the door. And then I hand did all of these little flowers on here, and I handed all these little antique buttons. And then there's an envelope in there for you, and then there's a little rhinestone. This is actually antiqued. This is an antique book that fell apart on me, and so I cut up the red leather and put it in there for you. It's not leather, it's like it's cool. I really like that. I overlaid one of my other images. This is a running horse. I did it on Chinese newspaper. This is another little bag for you, but that one I glued in, so you can't take that one out. This is one of my very favorite images. I love this fat stamping guy. So I gave you that. My dog is snoring in the background like she does on all my videos. This is die cut. Oh, I've got such an old Chihuahua. I don't know if you can see the butterfly here, but it's really pretty. And then there's a little a die cut clock here with a number 6 that's also die cut. I hand beaded this. So these are actual beads. I thought that the black looked really cool with the red, so I did that there. This is one of my favorite, the railroad image there. And then more antique manuscript here. And I hand sewed these little things on here. And then there's another pocket for you here with some stuff inside, and another a wax mold for you, replicated fair tickets for you, and another little a little tag, and then some replicated stamps, and then another little tag that I made for you with a die cut. And I hand did these little, I hand glued these little rhinestones on here. It's like insane. This is like a ridiculous amount of work. I had so much fun with it. So I really wanted to make it perfect, and this is as good as I can do. This is another image that I sell on my site. This is original, and this is an antique book with a thumbs up bottle cap on there for you. And tea stain doily with another little pocket there. Hopefully you can really see this. This is Chinese cigarettes. I love this flying horse image, and I collect these cigarette packs whenever I see them on the ground. There's another little postcard with lions on it for you, and then a replicated Victorian ad. More manuscript stuff. I overlaid this dial on this antique paper for you. This is another tassel, and then this is my own artwork, and I overlaid it on something else for you. And then you can see that there's so much stuff in here, I can't hardly keep up with it. This is antique paper. I sewed this on here. This is another one of those lovely little flowers with a replicated soap ad, and then I hand stenciled this Chinese goldfish on here. So that's on there for good. I love that so much. This is embossed hearts on this paper, and then you've got a little number 8 hanging there. I overlaid these marigolds on this, and I did a cool cat sign for you on a Chinese envelope. And there's a lovely tulip here, and an ad for socks that I thought it would be so fun to just put on a school sheet, so I did that for you. These are both die cut, and then they've got rhinestones on them. This is an antique Russian manuscript that I got here from a bookseller here in China. And these are replicated pages. This is a pocket that's die cut, and then you've got a little mini piece in here with other pieces and more embossed paper for you. And a cool butterfly that I did that I cut out, and then I put a little graph paper behind it, and more fair tickets. And almost to the end of this. I knew this was going to be, I love this dog and cat image. And this is my art here, and I love this lady, and I thought she would be cool with this sort of dramatic butterfly thing over here in the corner. More stamp stacks, and then there's a little tiny journal that I also put a little beads and a key on for you, and then there's little pages inside the journal, and then some handmade pages here at the back. And then this is a page from this book, I think. Yes, it is. So I wanted you to have this in your journal. So this is a piece from here, and it's got a little bit of distress there. This is the back inside cover of your journal. And then you've got some glue sticking out here. And then this is varnished on the inside, and there's metal edges on the corners. And then you've got this stencil on the back, and this little head. And that is the enormous Essentials of Geography junk journal.